Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to March. I just got my March setup out, so you will have seen all of this. I did record it pretty early, and then I forgot to. I usually put it out the day before, so on the 28th. I wasn't feeling as well, and I've been distracted by a lot of things. But it came out on the 1st, so I don't feel too late in that. We are going to do kind of some bare bones planning this week and next week. And then I'll return the week after. Actually, that will be pre-recorded, but there'll be some more info in there. And then towards the end of this month, I'll be able to come back and share a lot of information. Right now, I just can't. It's mostly good things, so it's nothing bad, but just wanted to kind of give you a heads up on that because I'm not going to be putting any appointments on here whatsoever, and just wanted to warn that I'm just going to do some quick decorating. I wanted to show up. I also want to have something in my planner, so when I do put the appointments in, they will be there. So let's see. This is my cute little washi tape I'm using. And I think I was going to use just some stamps. I thought that were fun. And I have kind of a green. This is 076. It's not quite this green, but it does match this kind of semi-olive. Like it's kind of teetering towards olive there. And then I just have a really light highlight that kind of matches a light tan with these. So it's kind of some funky colors to go together. We'll see. I'm not too worried about these being like my ultimate favorite spreads ever. As I said, they're, let's see, is this going to be straight? Straight enough. It's just to get a placeholder, a place to keep all my information as things are happening. So, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I did, let's see, some of the things that happened this week. Oh, this is really cute in here, but I think I'm going to stick to the grid here. So last week, I think I mentioned, I have no idea what I mentioned. I'm sorry. My brain is like totally frazzled. But I mentioned that my car suddenly had something wrong with it. It's an older car. We paid it off quite a while ago. And it was like, why right now? Why right now? Like it's been great for actually a very pretty long time. There's some fuzz or something on here. Oh well. And it's like it decided to have an expensive repair. It was, I think I did mention that I thought it was my muffler. It was very much associated with that. It was one step up the chain, my catalytic converter. So those are not cheap. But we got it done. Let's see. I think I'll do this first. And I think I'll use my other one of these. I tend to use this one a little bit better. So yeah, that happened. I don't know if I'm going to like these two colors together at all, but we're going to try them. I'm kind of thinking it's not so bad. When I get the little stamps on there, I think it might be better. They did originally say that they would get the part in on Friday. Today's Saturday. And they would have to keep it for quite a while. And so I'm like, okay, that's fine. We don't need it right this moment. Although going down to one car was like, we've done one car before when my son was small because he wasn't in full-time school. Now my son is, and let's see, I'm just going to highlight. Okay, that's really not too bad. It kind of feels a little academic, a little school-like, or I don't know. Oh, let's see if I can stay above the line. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm not going to put any stickers across the top this week or next. Again, kind of bare bones. Just trying to get these down, get some stickers down. And anyway, so the part was supposed to come in on Friday. They called me Friday at noon saying it was done. I'm like, really? It's funny what they described to me. Sorry, I'm trying to get my tweezers out. Was that I could keep my car there longer or just have it hang around, unless it was going to be done by the end of the month, which was Friday, the 28th. And they didn't think they'd have it done by then. But if there's a chance, just like when you're buying a car at the dealership, if they're able to service your car and invoice it by the end of the month, that looks like really good on paper. So I can't, fault them for that, of just taking the initiative. And I think they were like, hey, if we get this car through today, it's going to be a good service bill that we can chalk up to February and add to service stuff. So I don't know how big, service numbers are. I think I'm just going to plop that right there. But I think they were just like, let's do this so we can get the numbers. We got the part in a day early. I think they got it on Thursday. They didn't tell me, but I have a feeling they did. And then, yeah, I think they just said, put this car in priority. So I picked it up by like 1:30. It was exactly what they said it was going to be, which made me very happy. And I had a couple coupons, and some points, and got it at a little bit off compared to like what a major repair is. So yeah, did we want that to happen right now? No, but it happened. It got resolved. We're moving on. It sounds great. It doesn't sound like a muscle car anymore. Like, it was quite loud. And I think on this one it's kind of hard because it's hard to cut like a really even edge on there and then make this really straight. So we're just going to go all the way over. Some of the edges, because I have been kind of crunching this into a black zip bag here, I see some of the edges have a little bit of fuzz on them, but that's because this washi roll isn't even, so sometimes that happens. And yeah, my car sounds really good. We drove it up to my mom's today. Whoops, I need to cut that. And we celebrated her birthday. And what else? Oh, and it felt like spring. Here in Seattle, it was 60, 62 almost. At least in our area. So that was fun. Get these little edges down. I like to kind of give it a little room there so we can move. I picked these cards a couple weeks ago, and so I have them written in the next following weeks. I picked like a month ahead. So that's why those are there. And then do the highlights the same again, because I like those. It's kind of a cream and a green. I guess what I meant a little earlier is that there's some washi tape still on me. is that they feel a little botanical, kind of like if you're making a book of pressed flowers or something, kind of like there. I mean, there's flowers and journals kind of in here. And I think that's cute. Oh, my cap just fell on the floor. Oh, well. I think I'll go over these twice. So my brain is kind of as chaotic as my surroundings right now, and it's becoming a problem. So after I film here, I am going to be cleaning up everything, and it's about time. So sometimes you have to sometimes you just have to get a bunch done and then come back and then sorry, I'm way off the screen here, but this is kind of the best angle for me right now. And then come back to things and then clean up. Why I'm highlighting up there, I don't know. Well, it does mimic the other one, so that's what's going on. Sometimes I question what I'm even doing. Like, why am I even doing that? What is happening here? I'm trying to think what other things are like cream and botanical. You know? I don't know. I'm trying to just think of something that kind of comes to mind. Okay, so actually, before I do that, let's put these down. Oh, I could put these, but I don't really want to. Okay, that's done. Actually, do that. I'm putting them a little off center because I want to put some dots next to them. And this has kind of just been working. And this is a week where, oh, I have some more here, that I really need to stick to. So these are kind of purple-y. Maybe I don't want to use these. Maybe I'll just make like circles like this. I like that better than introducing a purple color because I don't really see purple down here. I see a little tiny gray blue, which, you know, that's an option too, but yeah. Let's see. Do I want to put any other dots here? I do need to highlight here and here. So I will put those in. And this may be about all I do because I'll put a couple more stamps. But I wanted to keep it really simple and I'm kind of filling in this area a little bit. How about this stamp? And I am pretty excited to, let's see, that one's tipped that way, but I feel a little better for it to go that way. And I'll put one more down here. Kind of like a little row of stamps on the side, meals. I can put I do have my infusion at 10 a.m. here. And that is my every 8 weeks. Oh, I went to the doctor to check up on a small thing, and they were like, oh, it says here every 6 weeks. And I'm like, excuse me? My doctor and plan, like everybody's been telling me 8 weeks. And I said, are you sure? And she's like, yeah. And I went in and logged in after I left, and it did not say that. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, and then it has some travel time. Sometimes it's 3.5. I'll give it another half. Usually I'm home by 2. So I didn't need that freak out. I don't know why. She wasn't like it appeared. I'm looking for my cap. It appeared that she looked closer at the screen. Come here, cap. Okay. And then confirmed it. And I know a 6 and 8 can look very similar. And I'm like, I do that with my numbers all the time. I see a 6 or an 8, or if I see a 6, I might see an 8. I don't know if it's quite so much in reverse. I mean, they look very, very similar. So I'm like, well, I am feeling a little worse on this 7th week leading up to the 8th. Maybe I should have been doing this every 6, and that would totally change a lot of things in the coming months. So, yeah, it said 8. I haven't heard anything else other than that schedule. So I will check up with my GI, but, and I'll bring up to her like, hey, I'm kind of feeling a little, a little, Is that the best way to describe it? But I don't know. I don't know what was happening during that time. I don't know what the nurse, it kind of concerned me, like, what else is the nurse seeing? Just going to write these, and I think we'll be about done. That is supposed to be hair. There we go. Laundry. Okay, so that I'm getting much better at approximating those. Practice, practice, practice. And do I want something here? Let's put this bigger squiggly line. We did get our tax return back. I was shocked. I was like hoping it would come through. And it did. It did. So yeah, we filed pretty early, but I thought they said they were going to wait a little longer for things to go out, because I thought it was going to be, sometime this next week. So I think that's all I'm going to do. I like this. It's nice and simple. There's enough cuteness down here that it's really, cute to open up to. And so I feel like the rest being really simple, that's just how it's going to be. So I'm going to leave that there. And yeah, what I do is I have been kind of transferring these into my other planners, but I have not been showing that. I just kind of quickly put in the same kind of theme. Just not sharing those at this time. That would be health and then my work one. So, if you enjoyed this, please consider liking it on the way out. Consider subscribing. I might be a little random on uploads in the next few weeks here, but I cannot wait to tell you a lot of things when I get back. It's a lot of mix of emotions. It's a lot of things, and there's a lot of exciting things too. So I think I'll leave that there. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I guess that's it. That's it. Because I feel like I have a brain leak right now. I feel like so much information is coming at me, and then things kind of just leak out. So that's why I'm kind of like, what else is there to talk about? Nothing, not right now. Maybe I'll cover it in the next video a little bit, because I'm going to record that immediately after, just so I have some buffer. And then, yeah, I will tell you all about it when I get back. I promise I'll share whenever I can. I just can't yet. So take care, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.